So today I wanted to make a quick video about natural deodorant because it's something that I've struggled with for so long. As soon as I wanted to switch over, I found out how impossible it is sometimes to actually find one that smells good on you. So I've tried a bunch and I've come down to one. Not that I've tried them all. I know native deodorant is a very popular one here on YouTube or like in the social media world. They sponsor a lot of people. Haven't tried their products, but I have found one that I can buy at my grocery store or nearby drugstore. It's the only one that's ever worked for me. The only one that has avoided like the dreaded, like when you smell it and you're just like, is that me? Oh my God. And you start to panic a little bit. Yeah. The only one that's avoided that for me. So it is Schmidt's. They have a bunch of different, I was going to say flavors. They're not flavors. But this one's called Bergamot Lime. So I think the lime is like, that's a flavor to me, And they have no aluminum salts, no propylene glycol, no artificial fragrance. And they are apparently magnesium enriched. Yeah, this one is too. I don't know what that means in terms like for your armpits, but if you ever tried natural deodorants before, sometimes you get into that spot where you're like, oh, this smells good, this works. And then halfway through the day, you're like, oh, never mind, this does not work, I smell terrible. Like, I've been at the office before testing out a new deodorant, and I can, like, smell it. Where you're like, you think that, like, probably not people, like, far away from you can smell it, but you can smell it, like, within your own little desk area. You're like, is that me? Oh my God, that's me. Oh my God, that's me. You're like, please, nobody come near me. Just like try to keep your arms folded like all day. You really don't want to have a deodorant that you reapply. And like, you don't want to go on your lunch break and like be reapplying your deodorant in the bathroom. That's not fun. One thing you have to get used to is actually sweating. I always use antiperspirants. So switching to deodorant, first of all, was just like a learning curve of like realizing, hey, my body's doing what it's meant to do. It's actually sweating. Like, I feel kind of wet. I'm not used to that feeling because normally my antiperspirant would just like combat that unless it was the summertime, But I'll notice like sometimes in the winter, if I was rushing around or was a little bit stressed, like I could feel myself sweating, which I wasn't used to. But I don't know, it's just something that I want to do. It just seems like, especially in this area where it's so close to like your breast tissue and like your lymph nodes and whatnot there, I don't know, I just feel more comfortable knowing what I'm putting there is more natural. The good thing about this line is that they have a bunch of different scents to choose from. So out of all their formulas I've tried, there's kind of like two differences I've noticed. There's this kind of formula, which is more of like it's kind of gritty. I'm not gonna lie, it's not smooth like a normal deodorant. And then you'll get one that's darker. Can you see that? It has charcoal in it, so it's got like a gray tint. I've heard some people say that the gray tint can stain your armpits. I never found that to be the case. There is a charcoal one in this line that I like. This one, it's called Schmidt's Here and Now. This one, even within this brand, does not work for me. This makes me smell absolutely terrible, like right away. It's almost like a marijuana-y type smell when it mixes with my body. It's so gross. But what I've realized is that I really need baking soda. Is it baking soda or baking powder? Yeah, it's baking soda. I really need baking soda in my deodorants for them to work for me, which is unfortunate because baking soda is like a known irritant. That's why this is a sensitive version. It doesn't have baking soda in it. Ideally, I would like to use that one, but it just smells disgusting on me. So these two work for me, the bergamot lime and the rose vanilla. I find that these like hold up all day. I apply them like regular antiperspirants in the past where I'd apply it once, it would hold up all day. I never reapply these. I find that they just work very well for me. Two of the negative downsides is that the formula is a little bit gritty. There's a little bit of a learning curve to it. Like, you kind of have to just press it against your skin and let it warm up a little bit, and then you can like smooth it on. And because of the baking soda, I do find that like it will irritate my armpits sometimes, but it's not something that bothers me too much because I've never had nice armpits. Like, they're always irritated to some extent. You know when you see like videos or shows where someone just like lifts up their arm and they just have beautiful skin under there? It's never been something I could relate to. If I had the money to do it, I would probably get like laser hair removal under my armpits because I'm just so like pale and yet the hair is very dark. So it just, I have like a 5 o'clock shadow. If I could shave my armpits every day and it would look like I didn't shave them. I remember being a kid, not a kid, but like a teenager living with my brother. He'd be like, ew, shave your armpits. Like if I was just sitting like this or something, and I'd look and be like, I literally already shaved it today, jerk. It's not my fault. It's not my fault I'm this pale. Anyway, I digress. So yes, that's my one con, is that if you're very sensitive, it might irritate your armpits. But I would rather have irritated armpits than smell horrible. I'll take that trade-off. Another annoyance for me, and I left this on here just so you could see it because it's gross. Please tell me you can see this. You probably can't see this. I'm gonna have to get up behind the camera and do this, aren't I? Okay, I'll do it. Okay, I finally got a shot of this. You see all of that? If you don't like put on the lid properly, or you don't roll it down every single time, you just get like this residual leftover gross stuff that just gets smeared all over the lid, and it's something you have to like wipe off constantly. So that's one of my annoyances. Alright, so those are my natural deodorant recommendations. Let me know if you tried this brand before and it's worked for you, or if you have a certain natural deodorant that you think is great that works for you. Leave the recommendations down below. I would love to try some out because I haven't had much success, but I have been liking these. I feel like this video was a mess. It was all over the place, but I'm getting my wisdom teeth out tomorrow. I'm getting all 4 of them done without anesthesia. So I might be out of commission for a long time, and I wanted to make some content for you guys, for anybody who likes to watch this channel. So thanks so much for watching. I want you to remember, don't just make up your face, make up your mind too. Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. And enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.